What is the most common pointing device on laptops? What is the most common pointing devices on laptops? Do you know where your laptop's pointing devices are? What is the major function of these pointing devices on laptop computers? Let's dive into more depth regarding what is the most common pointing devices on laptops. Introduction. What is the most common pointing device on laptops? The phrase pointing, as defined, is a term that is used to control something. When it comes to determining which pointing device is most commonly used on a laptop, these devices are in charge of controlling the movement of the pen, mouse, or trackball pointer. It functions as an input device that displays information on the computer screen. It's also referred to as the picking device since it assists the user in reaching their cursor in the desired direction. The following are a few examples of common pointing devices. 1 track point, 2 touchpad, 3 touch screen, 4 joystick, 5 mouse. What is the most common laptop pointing device? If you're wondering what the most prevalent pointing device on laptops is, keep reading. We've previously covered the basics of what pointing devices are and how they work to control your cursor movement. Some people favor mouse gadgets, but others prefer trackballs, styluses, or pencil lenses. Your decision will be dependent on your requirements and the purpose for which you want to use it. Do you want to know what the most popular laptop pointing device is? Mouse. The mouse is used as a computer system input device. Playing games, graphic applications, graphic designers, send signals, small sounds, perform accurate indication functions. It can have a lot of additional buttons for an effective game. It also has a scroll wheel for more convenient steps on the site page. It functions as an indexing device that can be used on a flat surface. You can easily select a way to move the pointer and press the mouse buttons. The mouse was created by Douglas Engelbart, and he called him after the mouse because of his wired cord, which reminded the tail of the mouse. It depends entirely on the user, that is, the object that the user chooses or clicks. This is usually designed in a smooth and beautiful way. The mouse was originally designed to the right, although the left-sided version of the mouse is now available. He has 2 buttons, one for the right mouse button, and others for the left mouse button. Between these 2 buttons, there is a rental. This ball was replaced by a laser. You can open any object by right-clicking, and the left button will tell you the choice of the drop-down menu. Available in the form of wired and wireless versions of the mouse. You must choose the one that matches your criteria and requirements. An introduction to the different types of mouse. The many varieties of mice are explained further down. 1 iEagle mouse. Last but not least, we have the iEagle mouse, which is self-explanatory in that it operates with eye movement. This mouse is ideal for those who have limited eye movement or who are blind. You may converse with persons who are blind or handicapped with this gadget. Additionally, this gadget contains an electrooculographic potential, which is used to determine the absolute location of your eye in relation to your head. 2 mouse of the finger. The finger mouse is designed like a tiny mouse that fits comfortably in your index finger. A button on the top of the mouse allows you to control it. In addition, this mouse works on any flat surface. You must pair this mouse with your laptop's Bluetooth connection in order to use it. This finger mouse may be used from up to 30 feet away. Move your hands to swiftly move the pointer. It is possible to utilize it during the journey. 3-foot mouse. Following that, we have a foot mouse, which is self-explanatory in that it operates with foot movement. It is divided into 2 sections, the first of which is used to pick any item by clicking on it, and the second of which is used to move the pointer. This mouse is ideal for those who have limited hand movement or are unable to use their hands. When compared to other mouse kinds, you will find it to be more convenient to use. 4 mouse for the camera. Camera mouse is free software that uses your head movement to control your mouse cursor. If you move your head to the right, the mouse will follow suit, and if you move your head to the left, the mouse will follow suit. This is how the camera mouse will function. It also comes with a standard built-in finest camera or USB webcam access to track your head smoothly. When you're seated in front of your camera, all you have to do is move your head according to your demands. As a result, this camera mouse is made for those who have physical difficulties with their hands. You'll need a Windows computer and a functional camera to utilize this mouse. 2. What are the mouse connectivity ports? The mouse on a computer has been over-enhanced. The day has come when you may use your computer mouse not just on your PC but also on your laptop. The computer mouse connectivity ports are classified as follows. 1. The USB ports. 2. ISA mouse adapter. 3. A USB mouse. 4. The PS/2 ports. 5. The serial port. 3. Other pointing devices. The mouse is the most popular pointing device among us, and it can be used without difficulty. Apart from the mouse, there are a number of other pointing devices that you may utilize with more ease. Let's take a look at each one separately. 1. Trackball. Then there's trackball. The trackball is shaped like a tiny ball that fits into a holder, as the name implies. The rotation of your ball will be detected by this holder. Rotating the ball with your finger or thumb allows you to move the cursor around the screen. This gadget works well for both up and down pointing. 2. Touch screen. The touch screen is a pointing device that provides immediate input when you touch the screen. This may be accomplished by connecting the main screen with the help of your finger or by utilizing a stylus pen. This function can be found in all of the latest touchscreen versions because the inclusion of a touchscreen makes the entire gadget handier. 3. Touchpad. This pointing device features a tactile sensor and a pad positioned on the keyboard. You can easily move the pointer on your laptop or computer screen by touching the location with your finger. 4. Track point. When it comes to track point, it's fashioned like a knob or a little pad in the center of the keyboard. It functions as a pointing device, allowing you to move your cursor across the main screen. It isn't accessible on every keyboard. It's even referred to as a tiny isometric joystick. 5. Leap motion. This is a more advanced version of the mouse that lets you navigate about in virtual reality using only your hands. Few people are aware of it, but it has some amazing features that you will like. 6. Keyboard. By altering your keyboard's main settings, you may use it as a pointing device as well. This will allow your laptop keyboard to function similarly to a mouse. As a result, mentioning the keyboard as a pointing device is not incorrect. 7. Joystick. The reason we name this gadget a joystick is because it is fashioned like one. It has one end that rotates and delivers signals to a laptop computer. As a result, we refer to it as a pointing device. 8. Light pen. It's shaped like a pen, as the name implies. A light's pen may be found on the majority of computers and tablets. You must use your lightweight pen gadget to point at the main screen and choose a certain choice as desired. With the aid of a cable, you can also connect it to your laptop. It is lightweight and portable, allowing you to carry it with you wherever you go. 9. Stylus. The next item is a stylus in the shape of a pen. It's just another common pointing device that may be used to draw, write, and sketch. Artists, architects, and a few graphic designers frequently utilize this gadget. It's just too good to use with your new laptop. It is acquiring a lot of popularity over time. FAQ. S. Is trackball a pointing device? A trackball is a pointing device that consists of a ball held by an attachment with sensors that detect the ball pivoting around two tomahawks, similar to a topsy-turvy mouse with an exposed projecting ball. Which is example of pointing device. The mouse for the PC and the touchpad for the PC is the most common pointing devices, however, many street heroes bring a mouse with them. On some workstations, pointing sticks are available, and few clients prefer trackballs to mice. Mouse, touchpad, trackball, and pointing stick are all examples of input devices. What is the default pointing device of a laptop? The mouse is the most often used pointing input device on a desktop PC. The touchpad is commonly used on computers. The most basic pointing devices for mobile phones and tablets is your finger on the touchpad. Is light pen a pointing device? A lights pen, like a pen, is a pointing device that may be used to choose an item from a menu or draw drawings on the screen. What is the most commonly used pointing device? The PC mouse is the most well-known pointing device for PCs. The touchpad is the most common pointing device for PCs. Finally, the most well-known pointing gadget for mobile phones and tablets is your finger on a touch screen. What are computer pointing devices? A pointing device is a type of information device that allows a user to interact with a computer by moving a pointer over a screen to choose symbols and initiate desired actions. The mouse, invented by Douglas England in 1967, is the true pointing device for personal computers. Conclusion: what is the most common pointing device on laptops? This was the end of Quizlet, the most used pointing devices for controlling cursor movement on computers. Out of all the options, choose the one that is simple and comfortable to use for lengthy periods of time. As technology advances, a plethora of new gadgets is created, resulting in a significant shift in laptop usage. To improve your overall work efficiency and productivity, try out all of the pointing gadgets. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and be sure to check back for updates. Don't forget to tell your friends about it.